everyone, this is GW2 Gaming and welcome to the raid boss Sloth. Sloth, in my opinion, is a team play because everyone needs to work collectively to make others' job easier. Different than other bosses because you may depend on other players doing the main mechanics and just do DPS or do whatever you want to do without dying. You cannot do that here. The floor is covered with poison and there are imbued mushrooms, so your party chooses 4 players. These players, one by one, eat imbued mushrooms when it's their turn. Turn to slubling, eat poisonous mushrooms, open a path for the party so you can have a place to move. You need to follow a path doing that because after a while, the floor you cleaned from poison will be covered in poison again. So see the markers on my screen, everyone moves when the next imbued mushroom is ready and the next player cleans the path for us. One of the Sloth's deadliest attack is that he does 3 consecutive attacks that drops orange circles under each player. After the 3rd circle, you need to dodge or you get stunned and pretty much you're helpless unless your healer feels sorry for you. Another thing I would advise you here that try not to dodge through the path your party is gonna walk or you're gonna stun them too. Sloth needs to be CC'd when he has a CC bar because he sits on the ground and wait for his CC bar to be done because then you won't be able to move him when you need to and follow your path, and that may cause problems, so stop DPSing and use your CC here. You can't damage him anyways when he has CC bar. After Sloth is CC'd, he fears the group with a roar. You can dodge, stun break or use Aegis not to get affected by fear. Now look at my friend with the circle marker on him. He will do the circle mushroom mechanic. That blue shiny mushroom he ate and turned to slubling is the imbued mushroom. The next thing you need to know is the player who turns to slubling becomes hostile to the party, so you can mistakenly kill him, pull him or CC him. Then he can't clean the way for you, you lose a teammate and it's a wipe. As for my Reaper build, my Grey Sword 5th skill pulls the target. And my Reaper form 4th skill has a huge AoE, so I have come close to killing my teammates quite a lot. To avoid that, I stop using my pulling skills or make sure I'm not gonna pull my teammates when I use them, when my teammates turn to Sloths. So you need to be patient for the sake of your party's kill. Another thing, you can tank this boss with one player. It fixates on different players. So every fixated player has to move the Sloth through the cleaned path, so the rest of the party won't have to stand on poison. Sounds easy, but it can go wrong pretty quickly. Let's say fixation has changed. Player is not aware they have been fixated by the boss, so you're not moving the boss right now. Poison mushrooms spawn after some time under you, and the player tries to move the Sloth in panic, realizing they are fixated. But you can't move the boss now because Sloth is in CC mode and doesn't move. Congratulations, it's a wipe again. Fixated player has to care for Sloth when it does a huge fire cone attack. It hits a lot, but you can dodge that mechanic through Sloth or dodge back when he does that. Another mechanic is poison. You get an action button when you have the poison on you. You need to leave the group, go near a wall, preferably behind the group, leave the poison and then come back to the group. Sounds easy enough, but then again, you have to be careful because this poison doesn't just stay where you leave it, it expands. So when you leave the poison close to your group or to the in front of the group, congratulations, your group don't have any place to walk after they have poison under them anymore. Another thing, if you have the poison mechanic and if you die or even fall, you drop the poison under you. After Sloth is around 30% HP, if you couldn't clean enough slublings, combined with Sloth's attacks, everything hits hard. So that's one of the mechanics we wipe a lot. One last thing, remember the pull skills you couldn't use to not to pull your transformed teammate. So when your teammate transforms back and meets back with your group, you need to use the skills now and pull the slobs around, because if you don't pull and kill them regularly, they evolve and they start hitting hard. So you need to have cleaning sessions when you don't have a teammate transformed once in a while. For players who's gonna do the imbued mushroom mechanic, imbued mushrooms spawn every 50 seconds. Players who's gonna eat the imbued mushrooms and turn to slublings has to eat around 4 or 5 poisonous mushrooms, including the ones near to the wall, so players who has the poison mechanic can leave the poison near the wall without dying. One last mechanic I haven't mentioned yet, Sloth shakes like a bad dog. You can dodge that mechanic or stay away from his range, but beware, this skill hits a lot when combined with evolved slublings if you couldn't kill enough of them through the last phases. Thank you for watching my video, and please don't forget to subscribe for more guides, and if you have a guide request, please write in the comments below. Thank you, have a nice day.